How y'all feeling today, though? Everybody good?
I'm good, buddy.
Yeah, why you always look at the camera when I say
Right, because
we just talking.
He's a thought.
Oh, I'm in.
That's what thoughts do when they see a camera. They sit there.
We just talking.
Hey, Ferg, how you doing, Ferg? How was your day? Yo, Ferg, how was your day, Ferg?
I swear, if
2 times.
yo,
Is it getting my right side?
yo, I swear,
My good
listen.
side.
If we get enough episodes shot, I'm gonna give him his own highlight of just coming at Brett. Cause I swear that's good. I was looking at the footage from last week.
What?
I was in the house crying.
I don't even remember last.
I was in the house crying.
I don't even remember last.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Fucking
All right,
ring,
so
bitch.
we gonna start off. We gonna start off with the first question that I think the world is talking about right now. All right, how do y'all feel about what the decision the refs made in that Bills and Broncos game with that catch?
Let her go first.
Was it the right call or was it the wrong call? What's your thoughts?
All right.
I believe, sorry, I'll go first. All right, ladies first. Go ahead. I mean,
You going?
nah, my wife ain't included, bitch.
Okay then.
Bitch.
Then you go first, sugar.
Y'all want me to go first? Because it's
I
tension.
got it.
It's always-
I want sugar to go first. You want to cut
If I'm sugar, you honey, fucking iced tea, bitch. But nah, me personally, and this is the honest to God truth of what I've seen from
From my
my
hair.
own 2 eyes, actually 4 because I wear glasses. When that ball, motherfucking, when the ball went in the air and he, see, it's difficult because when it looked like he caught it, he didn't. To me, what I see, and we could rewind this shit. And this is what
I'm definitely gonna put the footage up because I want everybody to see what we talking
This
about.
is the argument.
Yeah.
And it's called the Chad Johnson law.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing. And everybody is sitting there trying to blame the refs. It's actually a law about this. If you don't physically fully come down and possess that ball, now if he'd have caught it and then the motherfucker was on the ground, but he had full possession of that ball and caught it, they would have called that a catch. But what they didn't do, he didn't have fully possession of that ball. That's why it was easily able to get ripped. It never touched the ground. That man still was hitting the ground. The ball still was not
He
physically,
definitely had full possession.
but he didn't.
I'm gonna
though.
tell you why, and this has nothing to do with
But-
me being a Bills fan. I'm gonna tell you why.
From what I
If
seen,
you-
it didn't
if
look
you-
like he had
If
the
you
ball.
watch it frame by frame,
It looked like they.
when he was in the air, he had possession. The dude hands wasn't even on the ball as he
had
came
possession,
down.
but did he have control?
Yes,
of it?
he had
I
possession.
didn't see that. I
He
didn't
had-
see that.
I know, but I'm telling you, we gonna let the folks see it and everything. I'm gonna put all them joints together. But as he went down, he still had possession. It wasn't until the Broncos player rolled over and then ripped it out.
That's wrong.
So
His arm was in the midst of that catch. That's what I'm saying. This is why it was so easy for him to take that ball out of his hand, because his arm and hand was in the midst of Cooks catching that
Now
ball.
check this out. Hold
That's why
your
it
hand
was
up.
easy
No.
and able to.
Yeah, but hold your hand up. You said like this, right? No,
Yeah.
put both hands up.
Yeah, he
His arm was here. His hand wasn't even on the ball.
But it don't matter.
So who- so
you,
real quick.
if you coming down, guess what?
Real
As
quick.
you coming down, that arm is going
Real
up.
quick though. But who has possession?
But he didn't. It wasn't like a catch. If somebody catch the ball, right, and they hit the ground, but it touched the ground and it's moving in that hand, that's basically how it was when he fucking hit the ground.
And that wasn't how it was.
Give me my phone, please.
That wasn't how it was.
Can I answer
That's
that?
how, but
Go ahead,
that,
go ahead.
but I'm saying it wasn't. It didn't hit the ground. It actually was like that on his body. That's why it was able to get taken like that, bro. I'm telling you, I'm
That wasn't how it was.
I hear what you're
and
saying.
if we talking about
I
the
hear what
Chad
you're saying.
Johnson law, why wasn't that law applied to the other two games?
Because those other passes, and I seen that, them other passes and catches was totally different.
No, it wasn't.
I'm about to
we
tell
gonna,
you
we
why.
gonna let the folks
Listen, I'm
see
gonna
it
tell
too.
you why. Because the motherfucker that caught the ball and then they try to say it was a catch when the motherfucker tried to snatch it out their arm and their leg hit the ground. That man did not fully possess that ball, bro.
We gonna let the folks see it.
He never
We gonna
fully
let
possessed
y'all
that
decide to
ball.
go.
So I'm gonna give my response. I said, first of all,
Who gives a fuck?
I didn't care about I felt like the call was a bad call, but there was several bad calls.
Florida.
2 in particular. You know what I'm saying? You had 2 calls in particular in overtime. You had the catch, And then you had the phantom pass interference where the guy wasn't touched at all. However, to speak to what Brooks was saying when he say possession, so like Ferg said, he high pointed the ball, and Brooks said the guy had his hand in there. Ferg said he had it on the ball. Ferg said it was on the person. We're gonna look at the footage. From my perception, it was on the guy's person. As he comes down, like Brooks said, he is correct. He brings the ball further down into his body
and makes a fucking catch.
But he had possession at the high point. And his body hit the ground before the guy ripped the ball out.
That's why they said it wasn't a fucking catch, though.
But it should have been. It should have. Because if I'm touching you,
that's like,
as soon as you hit the ground, you're down by what?
That's like a contact. Hold on.
Down by
before the ball even move ever again.
What happened with that touchdown when the motherfucker caught the ball and they rewinded on it to see if he possessed it, but the ball, when he caught it, they took the touchdown back. What the game was that?
Because the ball moved.
No, listen.
He ripped the ball away.
You talking about which one?
There's a difference of being ripped away.
He caught the touchdown.
Moving.
They called it not a touchdown because he caught the ball, but when he hit the ground, the ball came loose in his possession. This is what I'm saying. Why I'm telling y'all like how I feel about it, because I've seen this just happen. So the motherfucker hit the ground. They deaded that touchdown.
But the ball touched the ground.
No, listen. He caught the ball and broke the plate. If you catch the ball and break the plate, is that a touchdown?
It should have been.
If you go
that one should have been a touchdown in my opinion as well.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
So this is why I'm saying this.
When he caught it at the corner of the end zone, he hit the pylon with the ball in possession, and when he hit the ground, it came loose.
Both his feet was in the fucking end zone.
Yes, both of them.
He fell with the ball. He had what
and it touched the ground, but it stayed in his hands.
He had 2-3 possession of the ball, broke the paint. But when he fell and hit the ground, the ball shifted and it touched the ground. But it shifted.
This is the part.
In his hands, though.
But this is the part I don't think nobody's taking in consideration.
No, you're right.
No,
you're 100% right.
Say you was wrong.
You're 100% right.
This is what nobody's taking in consideration. The ground, right? Because he mentioned the ground and he mentioned the ground. The ground is the key factor. So if you catch a ball
and your back hit the ground.
Hold on. If you catch a ball and on your way falling, you hit the ground and the ball pops out, that's an incomplete catch, right? Because that's what he was saying.
That's what I really thought the call was going to be.
But what I'm saying is, the ground is the key factor, because without a defender being on you, you have to survive the ground. Yeah. But with the defender being on you, you're down by contact. The ground is the key factor.
I like it.
But this is what I'm saying. It shouldn't have been a catch, and it shouldn't have been an interception.
What about that Devontae
It should have been an incomplete fucking pass to me.
No,
how
they had time to review
and that's his point of view.
I'm being honest because from me watching the other games before that actual game happened, bro, it's like, damn. Okay, if he didn't possess the ball, and this nigga snatched the ball out of his hands as they hit the ground, that should have been a dead fucking call, bro.
Yeah.
And then they would have had another chance to possibly do it again, and I'd have lost my $100. But due to the simple fact they didn't do it, I'm sorry, me personally, from what? It was an 18-year drought. But how long it's been now since Sean McDermott was with them? 9 years. 8 of those years, they've been in the top playoff games, right? 8 years, they've been in the top playoff games. It's a curse. They always going to get cheated. They're always going to find a way. And I'm a Titans fan. You see what I'm wearing. I'm not being funny. And I'm not on the Bills side or nothing, but the Bills is fucking cursed. 4 Super Bowls. Boom. Now in the situation with the AFC championship against Kansas. They made a law about certain shit after that happened with Kansas. Y'all already let Kansas pass it, but y'all cheated the Bills. My whole thing is they're always going to be, if it's not a fucking straightforward, solid game to where motherfucker, these touchdowns is so fucking right, ain't nobody getting flags thrown. Guess what? Then they can't cheat y'all, because me personally, they will have to give y'all a ring.
No, I agree with what you're saying in that sense. Where
it's sad because the refs don't nobody like, but they don't never want to see Buffalo ever do a 4-0 again.
I agree. Listen, I agree with what he's saying about how if you notice, ironically, every time something happened, every time something happened against Buffalo, the rules changed the next year. Why is they changing if that's the right cause? See what I'm saying? So I do agree with that. If I had to answer this question that I just asked y'all, my thing is this, and I'm a Buffalo fan, so of course, by right, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, it's a catch, we should have won, whatever. I'm past that. My thing is this, right is right, wrong is wrong, and fair is fair. If you call that an incomplete catch or an interception, I would have been okay if they would have did the same thing in the other two games. If they would have ruled the same way, even if we feel like that's the wrong rule or the right rule,
interception,
I would have been okay if it was a consistent rule.
Yeah.
But because it outnumbers, so in 3 games, how many different refs? It's 4 refs per game? And so 12 refs, out of 12 refs, 8 of them say that it's a catch and 4 say it's not. And the 4 that say it's not happen to be ref in the same game. So out of three NFL games, 2 of them was called a catch, and the 1 game wasn't. If we was to treat this, and I know we're not, but if we was to treat this like democracy or anything else, majority rules. And my thing is, if they saying that catch for the Bills for Cooks wasn't a catch, then say that about Devontae Adams. Say that about the Texans also. Even if it's the wrong call, I'm just saying me. I can't speak for another Bills fan. Me, I would have been okay with it because I would have been like, yo, that call was horrible, but at least they didn't just do it to us. At least they did it to 2 other games. But if it is a catch, according to the refs with Devontae Adams and with the Patriots and the Houston Texans, hold on. If it is a catch, then say it's a catch for the Bills too. Don't be selective is what I'm saying. That's my answer.
I feel like...
All right, prime example. Hold on, nephew. Sorry to cut you off. Matter of fact, go ahead. I'm going to let you go ahead.
I was just saying,
I'm looking at this right now.
They couldn't make that call because
I'm going to put the videos up there too. So
because it was overtime.
I want you to see what I see.
So they couldn't stop
Upstairs
and review it. Yeah.
Upstairs could.
Upstairs could, but they didn't want to though. Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying. My thing is, I'm not saying the refs got to be perfect because this is a fast-paced game. You see what I'm saying? This is a fast-paced game. I'm not saying the refs got to be perfect. But what I am saying is, if it's an incomplete pass, let it be like that for the other 2 games.
They didn't give them enough time to review that play either. That play went past so fast, and it was sick because that was the first time ever in the NFL history that they never fucking reviewed a play and took the time to review that play. They never did it. But look, let me show you what I was talking about. What I mean by this play right here. Watch. Now, you see they're gonna show it. They're gonna show it in slow motion. They're gonna show it in slow motion.
I'm gonna have it on there for the folks to watch too.
You see how quick that was? See, look, right here, boom, it hit
got
his chest.
possession.
Hold on. It just bounced off that man's chest. And for him to possess the ball, they want to see him act. But the way it hit his chest, you can't possess the ball if it bounced off your shoulder pad into your hands. And now if it bounces into you catching it with your arm. After it hit your shoulder pad. So when it hit your shoulder pad, it's still a free fucking game ball.
And I hear what you're saying.
Because you got to see what I'm trying to show.
No, I know what
I'm talking about. He making that
I hear what you're saying.
Face.
No, I hear what you're saying.
He made a dyke face and shit, so I got to show him what I'm talking about.
For the folks out there that's watching, I'm going to put these actual clips that he's showing, I'm going to put them on there and we're going to slow-mo it down so y'all can see it too. I know y'all can see it.
Hit his shoulder pad. Boom. But... like, you have to see it in slow motion to understand.
I'm going to slow it down when I do the playback. I know you can't see it.
Me personally, I'm trying to say it should have been a dead fucking ball. It shouldn't have been an interception. It shouldn't have been a catch from what I'm talking about.
And that's cool. Because,
like you said,
and that's your opinion. That's what I love about it. My opinion is this. If that was the call they was going with, it should be a dead ball.
And it should have been.
I would have been okay with that if it was a dead ball in the other 2 games too. Because even though I don't agree with the call, at least it was fair. It wasn't selective, meaning 1 game it's an interception, but the other 2 is down by contact.
Different refs, different cities, different calls.
Same camera, same football, same game.
That's a fact. But a lot of these refs,
same rules.
And
because it can't be down by contact in a Rams game, but not down by contact in the Bills. It should be the same rules.
Did you see what I said?
But did you hear what he said?
I don't give a fuck what he said.
What did he say?
He said, by rule, if you're gonna say both of them was having possession as he was going to the ground, by rule when he touched the ground, the tie goes to the receiving team. It doesn't go to the defense.
By rule.
He said, and then
that's the fact.
and then he said,
did that, and they gave it to the
offense.
Then he said, not only that, if you're gonna say a football move, when he caught the ball with his shoulder and went to turn and make a dive for the ground, that's a football move. He said, so I don't know what a catch is anymore.
And my thing is this: even if that was the wrong call, be consistent.
You play Barbies, nigga. You don't
I'm
look
just
like
saying.
a football player. Anyways, back to what you
So it actually lead me to my next question: how much of the blame? Now we just talking about football. We ain't just talking about that catch.
Yeah.
How much of the blame does Josh Allen deserve versus the coaching and defense?
All the blame.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe
he deserves it all.
Hold on.
You say all of it.
All of it.
What you say?
Josh Allen is fucking Ferg when we was kids. That nigga used to do mad shit and I get in trouble for it. Sean McDermott did not deserve to get fired because guess what? He's not a fucking player and he's listening to that bum ass fucking janky ass. What's his name? Bean?
We gonna get to that.
I agree with you.
That nigga is the devil.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Period. And that fucking owner is a fucking.
They can get him out of here.
My whole thing is Josh Allen gets too much fucking credit. Not only do they put too much pressure on that bum ass bitch ass nigga. Let me stop saying that because I'm a Titans fan. I gotta respect football where football is due.
Now,
at the end of the day, he's a great fucking quarterback. But at the end of the day, what they have to realize is this: that game he fumbled. He did throw an interception.
Yeah, absolutely.
4 of them.
He threw a lot.
He threw 4 of them.
Well,
so
3, but yeah, they counted 4.
Okay, but
it was
4 of them, and
I gotta do 5.
they roughed his ass up as much as they could.
So,
but why put that on Sean instead of the motherfucker that's actually out there? That Sean McDermott nigga brought the Bills back to life over after an 18-year fucking drought. So before y'all sit there and get rid of a man that actually is trying to get y'all somewhere, and like he said in the interview, I'm a fight for Buffalo. And then y'all kick him to the curb. And then, but hold on. Then y'all got a lot of y'all so-called fake-ass Buffalo fans out here dogging them. Oh, yeah, we need to get rid of the coach. I just came at niggas because he sat there. I'm a diehard fan. My team sucked. I admitted it. We got our ass chewed up this year, motherfucker. So what? Guess what? It happens to the best of them. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit in the house and burn my hat or burn a fucking Bills jersey. Titans jersey because my team was fucking 3-14 this year. We gonna ride this bitch until we get back to that spot. I don't respect the simple fact that the owner sat there and said, and quote me if I'm wrong. He explained why he got rid of Sean. He said, I went in that locker room. And I went to go talk to Josh, but he did not want to talk. He had his head down. He was crying, this, that, above, and this, that, above. And he kept saying this motherfucker, I put everything into it, and this, that, above. So you let Josh Allen sobbing make that decision to get rid of Sean. That's not a fucking boss.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
You can answer. Well, you kind of answered the other question, so we just gonna combine the two.
Oh.
So my thing is, Josh Allen deserves all the blame, and the reason I say that is
but he's not the whole team.
Josh Allen he's an elite quarterback.
But he's not the whole team.
And at the end of the day,
he don't play defense.
They're paying you the bulk of the cap. The team go as you go. When they win the Super Bowl, they gonna say Josh Allen got us a Super Bowl. Yeah, the defense did but Josh Allen is the man. His stardom is gonna go through the roof. So therefore, I feel like all the blame falls on his shoulders. For one, he's the general. For two, you have to voice your opinion and tell them, get me a fucking receiver. Get me a receiver.
I'm sorry.
You balling out. You doing everything. You have bombs out there catching the goddamn ball.
They're going to say the Bills got a Super Bowl. Sorry to say, even though everybody rely on Josh to perform. But from my experience of living in this fucking city, they didn't blame Jim Kelly for fucking losing the Super Bowls, my nigga. So
who do they say the Bucs? Who won the Super Bowl for the Bucs? Who do they say won the Super Bowl for the Bucs? Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady, right?
When the Bills lost those Super Bowls, they didn't blame Jim Kelly.
I don't know what they did. I wasn't here.
They blamed the kicker missing. They blamed the defense, they blame the offense. They didn't blame one particular person back in the days. So what I'm saying is I'm going off of back in the days. You can't sit there and actually put that on him. Now, yes, if they won the Super Bowl, they're going to say the Bills won the Super Bowl. They're not going to say Josh Allen won the Super Bowl because Josh Allen don't play both sides of the fucking field.
So, all right, so check this out. I'm about to give a politically correct answer, but if y'all will let me go into detail, y'all will understand why. All right. So the question was, how much blame does Josh Allen deserve? How much blame does the coaches deserve? How much blame does the defense deserve? First of all, let me be very clear, and we're gonna touch on that topic next. Our defense we get scored on way too much. I don't care if Josh Allen can score 50 points a game. If we getting points put up on us, what do they say? He said it last week, defense win championships. So if we don't get a good defense that can at least stop people to give us an extra chance at scoring. So, and let me be clear, Josh Allen getting a lot of this blame. I just ain't get to him yet. But if we don't get a defense that can actually stop people, you forcing him to have to be Superman, and then he don't got no number one receiver. Now everybody say, oh, he don't need a number one receiver because the number one receiver is the diva. F that.
I'm not or sports player.
That number one receiver is gonna draw attention to him, whether he is a diva or not, which means defenses is gonna have to work their schemes around that number one receiver. Whenever they play the Bucks, people like, hey, watch Mike Evans. When we get to the 30, he's throwing a jump ball. So they had a safety go this way, and then they let Goodwin or whatever Godwin come and do what he do, Shepard. So we do need a number one receiver. So I will say the defense is to blame, and I'm gonna be honest, the defense is to blame 1/3 of the time.
Okay.
The coaches, horrible play calling. I'm just gonna be real. The play calls is horrible, and I'm gonna tell you, the play calls is horrible. And look, this is why I'm about to blame the coaches. I don't know if y'all niggas dive in deep to this NFL like I do, but this is why. Okay, defense get 25%. The coaches and Josh Allen got to split the other 75% blame. I'm going to tell you why. Do y'all know how a NFL playbook is ran? Do y'all know when they're in a huddle, what goes on in a huddle? Y'all ever see quarterbacks do this?
That's in the book. They hear it in front of coach, but the coach is hearing it in front of people.
Now watch this. Watch this. Y'all ever see a quarterback do this? Reminds you, Josh Allen and them is on the way, so that means the crowd is loud. They cover their ear holes so they can hear what's happening in the helmet. Now, how much time is on a play clock? I mean,
44 seconds.
45 seconds, right?
45.
Or 40 seconds. I think it's like
44.
I think it's 40 seconds, right? 40 or 45. One of those two.
I thought it was 24.
I think it's like 40 or 45 seconds. Now, watch this. Have y'all ever heard an NFL play?
Yeah,
I'm gonna make up one. You ready?
So much
you ready?
Yeah.
I write motion left Z dig 42 slant zebra X Y X 2 go.
That's why they get paid that much million. So
Hear me out though. Hear me out though. Because in order for Josh to call a play, do you know why they even got the megaphones in their helmet?
The crowd is too loud.
Nope. They got the megaphones in their helmet because if I'm an offensive coordinator like Joe Brady, I can see the whole field. Josh can't right now. He's in a huddle. Oh, they lining up in a cover two. Hey, Josh, we going to run 4 or 5 Z dig flat. I'm going to just say Diggs. Tell Diggs the motion right. QX square, fake the handoff to Cooks, and watch the Micah blitz. Josh got to hear this. All right, y'all, 4 or 5 Z dig right. Cook, watch the blitz. He got to repeat all of this, right? That takes 25 seconds to even happen to get the play call from the booth to the player so they could break the huddle. So if that takes 25 seconds, guess how much time they got to hike the ball? 15 seconds. Yeah. Check this out.
If that.
Why Josh is here. This is why quarterback is so important. This is why I'm giving him some blame too. But I'm going to tell you. Why Josh is looking. He's looking. Oh, that is the Mike backer. Oh, they is in a cover two. All right. You ever see a player motion out and then motion back and get back in the same position? And you ask yourself, why did he do that? Josh needs to know, is they in man or zone defense? I don't know unless I motion Cook. If I motion Cook out and this backer go with him, oh, they in man. Hey, Shavers, I'm going to you. They in man. They got the safety over the top. You alone. I'm going to you. Oh, and look, hold on. Oh, look. This is the. I'm just making up a code. This is it. Go slant. Why am I telling him to go slant? Because I noticed the defender is playing on his left foot, so his right is open.
right.
You got to know all of this in 40 seconds per play.
For millions of
So
dollars.
look, now here go the part, because this is what people don't know. When the coaches is calling the play, they not talking to them. They got 25 seconds to get out everything they got to get out. After that, the NFL cut the microphone off so they can't hear no more. So now I'm on the field. So if I didn't hear the whole play and I didn't recite it correctly, guess what? Delay of game. Guess what? The clock running. That's why every time they hike the ball, it's three, two, one. Because there's so much going on. I got to read the defense. Remember what the coach said about the backer. Motion my man out. Look at the defense and see what foot he playing on and see where I got the hot reads, the hot routes. I got to do all this at an away game with the crowd yelling and the game on the line. So I got to keep my composure. This is why I blame Josh. I got to keep my composure. I got to do all this stuff, right? Now check this out. Let's say Brooks is my running back. And I say, Z, hey, right. But Brooks don't hear me. I can't hike the ball because I don't know what defense they in.
I don't think it's this though, bro. Yeah, he might talk in the microphone and tell him a play, this and above, but that's what coaches do. They tell the play. They give you a play. We practice these plays. We practice these plays out all year round, even on off season. We practice these plays.
What else do
Your job is to fucking perform these plays that we practice. Even though y'all know what we going against. Before that fucking game, they sat in that motherfucking locker room or wherever they did and watched their defense. They watched their offense. That's how they do. I done seen it myself.
So what else do they practice?
Playing for KT, we had to watch West Seneca play or Lancaster and how they play. So they show y'all film.
I don't disagree with that.
And what I'm saying is this, hold on. The coach's job is to call a play. It's the team job to, what they call it, or the team job is to motherfucking perform that play. Put it like
okay,
that.
so we're going to use your narrative. We're going to use your scenario. The coach's job is to call the play. The team job is to perform, right? Mm-hmm. So if the team don't perform, that's not on the coaches, that's on the team, right?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. It's 3rd and 20. We down by 7 points, and it's 20 seconds left, and we on the 50-yard line. And I send a play into Brooks, and I say, hey, Brooks, we going to run I right, pitch to Cook. Let's give him the ball. I called the play.
That's different.
So
That's different.
Well, but this is what I'm saying.
Because
It's
why
not
would you
different.
put a pitch on a 3rd and 20?
Thank you for saying that, because that was my point. It's not the coach's job to just call a play. It's the coach's job to call the right play, because in football, we don't just watch film and practice. We practice what we call situational football. So when you're on a football team, guess what? Wednesday and Thursday, guess what you do on the practice field? All right, guys, we're going to run a 2-minute drill.
Exactly.
So if we're ever put in this situation,
we know what to do.
Some teams even practice with the speaker on blast to pretend like it's crowd noise.
Why? Because of that 40 seconds.
Because of the 40 seconds, we need to practice. This is what we call situational practice. And I'm not saying it. I'm not saying as if y'all don't know this, but they don't teach situational practice in Little League football. You practice a play and you run it as many times. In Little League football, we don't do 2-minute drills unless you got a good Little League where they got advanced coaches who do that.
Shout out to KC.
So without getting off topic, the point I'm making is, in practice, you don't just say, all right, guys, let's learn these plays, let's watch film and do this. You watch film because it's all situational. Yeah. I'm not watching film to see if Shawnee gonna go in shotgun. I know he gonna go in shotgun. I'm watching film to see what down do Shawnee go in shotgun. And when Shawnee go in shotgun, let's say he's Lamar Jackson. Let's say he's Lamar Jackson. And look, I'm watching film to see, is it anything different when Lamar Jackson run? Meaning, if Lamar know he's running, do he do this twice? Or do he do it once? And if I notice a pattern, this is why we watch film. And if I notice a pattern and I say,
everybody get the hand off.
Every time Lamar I'm not saying he do this for real, but every time Lamar put his leg up twice, he run. And he usually run to the right. So now, when practice come, all right, we got situational football. Check this out. Lamar, when he go into shotgun on 1st down, it's a decoy. They giving it to Henry. But when he go into shotgun on 2nd and anything longer than 7, if you see Lamar do this twice, he's faking it to Henry and he's running. If you see him do this once, it's a pass. That's situational football. They don't teach that in a lot of little leagues. You start learning that in high school and especially college. But that's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying you was wrong, but coaches don't just call a play, and that's why I use that scenario. Nobody will ever really pitch it on 3rd and 20. I hope not in the NFL. But I use that to show you it's more than just being a good athlete and performing and being a coach and calling a play. You got to know the situation. And if you don't know the situation, you're in trouble. Yeah. And that's what I was trying to say when it comes to that is the situation is the key. But real quick, I don't want to finish it there. I want, if y'all got something to say, I want y'all to.
No, I'm ready for the next question. I'm ready on the next question.
I ain't ready yet. Shut the fuck up and play on your phone, nigga.
You silly as hell.
My whole thing is this though, but like,
if you was an owner, oh, you was about to say, you was about to finish it?
Yeah. It's just me personally. If I'm a coach and I give you the play, and Michael Jordan did this his damn self, Kobe did it himself, and we gonna put it because it's still sports. They sat on the sideline and let them take over, right? They let Michael Jordan and Kobe take over the whole team, right? Mm-hmm. Just like Sean McDermott sat back and let Josh Allen take over the offense.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's a good quarterback to do it. My whole thing is this. Every time it comes down to pressure, because I done seen this motherfucker this motherfucker done blew a team out by listening to Sean McDermott plays, but putting it in his own mix. So, here it go once again. But how they do it in baseball? Bottom of the ninth. 2 strikes. 3 balls. Next thing you know, that motherfucker pitches a home run. Game winner now for the opposite team. The man specifically, sorry to say this, a choke artist. That's why I don't blame Sean McDermott. I blame his actions and his ways because the man is not playing. I done seen quarterbacks win Super Bowls, kept it playing from the way they played in the playoffs. I mean, in the regular season to the playoffs, to that Super Bowl, and they won it because they kept their composure. It seemed like Josh Allen gets Eminem off 8 Mile when it comes to that time.
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
So I can't blame Sean McDermott.
I don't think none of us do.
I could blame the players because for one, y'all antsy, y'all itchy, y'all know y'all supposed to block for these motherfuckers, right? But 3 motherfuckers just ran past 2 motherfuckers because y'all motherfuckers didn't even see it coming. Because y'all so nervous that y'all don't know what the fuck to do in y'all head on that line. But this particular play, I guess everybody had their hands together because the much time he had in that fucking backfield, this is why I say in my position, my opinion.
Okay.
He could have took the fuck off, got the first down, ran out of bounds, did anything. But it was only, what, 2nd down that happened? It was 2nd down, right?
I don't remember.
Let's check. I'll tell you right now what down it was. Before you go to the next question, let's see what down it was, bro.
All right, well, why you look for that? I think nobody is taking into consideration of we just played 4.
Oh, my bad. It was 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd and 10. It was 3rd and 10.
That's a passing down.
That is a passing down.
And
but the actual offensive line was holding everybody down. If you look at the play, he didn't take his time. Let me see how we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and throw the ball.
Why didn't he run then?
Look, if you look at this play right here,
why didn't he run?
He had an open field, my nigga, to run that ball to get the first down. Look at it. Do you see the spaces?
What you can't see is past the camera.
But he had the guy beat. They're all open up at the same time as Cooks beat the guy.
Let me show you something, bro. Once again, we're gonna go back, and this you can go to the next question. And because we really sports player, we got trophies. He don't. But yeah, besides the ring on internet. Here we go. Look at all that space up there. Look, everybody's being checked.
What you didn't see is how I don't know if that was a linebacker or a DN, but they faked the blitz and then they ran back this way to QB spy.
But Josh Allen would have been took off in the season, right?
If I know you're known for doing that, what do
Yeah.
you think I'm going to curate my defense to do?
Stop that.
It's gonna be hard because Josh
Especially in
Allen is
crunch
what?
time.
How big is the nigga? 6'3".
Yeah, but that's one of the main things the
Four-
coach is saying. It's crunch time.
The
Watch
nigga's
out for
fast
God.
as
If I
hell.
know Josh Allen is known for running,
He know how to
game is
shake
on
for
the
a
line.
white boy. He know how to get busy.
What am I practicing
He did it
in
plenty
practice?
in the
QB
playoffs?
spy.
Situation
He did it.
football.
He did it.
If I know Josh is known for running with
He
the
did it
game
on
on
the
the
Kansas City
line,
Chiefs when that motherfucker
situation
got down to
football.
overtime, or before the Chiefs won that game.
but
That's what I'm saying. Like that man should have. Instead of everybody blaming Sean, not you.
I don't think anybody blaming Sean.
No, everybody blaming Sean.
Everybody
That's why
wants
they got
Sean to
him
be our
fired.
coach. No, the GM, the owner got him fired.
Well, our page
Everybody,
is different.
it's a petition going around. They got it. Look it
They're
up.
trying to get him
Everybody
back.
trying to get Sean McDermott back. We didn't want him fired. That's why I said we don't disagree with you.
Oh,
we
because
think
everybody
Sean,
trying to make it seem, and the GM and the Bean, whatever the fuck his name.
Nobody want Bean there,
They
but
should have
everybody
been
wants
fired
Sean there.
They should have been fired him.
Nobody want Bean.
But that's why I said we agree with you. But that's your opinion, and I'm not knocking
Yeah.
it. All right, for time purposes, we're gonna go to the next question though.
Let's let this shit go
Let's
for
try to
all
keep
that.
our answers a little shorter though, so we can try to get through as many questions as possible. All right?
I think
Number 4.
Sabres had.
Nah, because we kind of answered number 4. He kind of jumped into it.
I had, yeah, but I had something
Okay,
I
well,
wanted
well,
to
say,
say about.
okay, well, say what
So-
you gonna say. All right, so do you
So-
think the owner made the right choice firing McDermott, or was that a bad decision?
I said no. Because, and the reason I say no, the guy he had 10 wins from 2019 to 2024, right? 10 win seasons.
Who you talking
How many
about?
coaches do that? McDermott.
McDermott,
That's one. His record is 70-25 in the last 6 years. That's number one
crazy
in the NFL.
winning. That's a crazy winning record.
In those 6 years, you've taken the team to two AFC championships.
Bro, but you got
And you
to
were
read for
cheating
him.
in one of them. And then you went to
That's a fact.
3 divisional rounds and 1 wild card. I mean,
And you still got a Super
Turn
Bowl
the-
for him.
Turn the team around. Yeah, no, but that's
you
real
know
though.
what? He crazy.
You turn.
Somebody know that's real.
But nah, I think everybody in this room agree that McDermott shouldn't have got fired. I think everybody agree that.
They even put a Miss Doubtfire fucking picture on his meme to make it seem like he's gonna come back.
Now let me ask you this. This is one last Bills question because I want to get off the Bills because it's still other teams in the playoffs. I don't want this to just be a podcast about the Bills. This is a sports podcast. And after football season, guess what? Basketball's here. But
Celtics gonna take it again.
check this out. I'm gonna ask y'all this
right.
question. We're gonna try to
Bitch,
keep
we
the
got the
answer
most
short.
money. Now what?
If you was the owner of the
You want
Buffalo
to know?
Bills,
Wait,
what if you was the owner of the Buffalo Bills right now? What would you do in the offseason to try to give the Bills another chance at a Super Bowl title?
Can I go first?
Anybody,
Sure.
try to keep it short though. We all gonna try to
Sure.
keep it short.
I'd have sold them to Orchard Park where they belong.
You know what?
Sold them to Orchard Park where they belong.
Who in Orchard Park would have bought him? You selling the team to Orchard Park?
Nah.
He's selling them to the city. Somebody gotta buy him.
I was
You would buy him.
that was for my cousin JJ because I always tell them, nigga, they don't even play in Buffalo. They play in Orchard Park. Fuck is you talking about Buffalo for, nigga? They not even Buffalo Bills. They play in Orchard Park. Orchard Park is another city in Buffalo. But
We gonna make that a clip and send it to JJ too.
yeah,
Is it still
please do,
recording?
bitch. But nah, me personally, what I would do, because y'all just pay how much for that new stadium?
A lot.
Too much.
Okay, so if y'all pay that much for a new stadium, y'all can pay top dollar for the top players. Money talk, bullshit walk.
NFL got a salary cap.
Hold on,
Not like baseball.
hold on. Money talk, bullshit walk. There's been plenty of times y'all have receiver chances to get, but Bean and them didn't get them. Because
So we asking, what would you do if you was the owner? If you was the owner right now, break it down quickly for us.
if I was the
What you would
owner,
do.
guess what? I own this bitch. Y'all do what I say or get fired. I want this particular person, give him this much, make sure the salary cap is good, but I want him to be top dollar player or this person to be a
Okay.
top dollar player. Hold on, I'm not done talking, motherfucker.
I know
Shut
you're
up.
not, but I want you to answer another question with that. Because you said salary cap. I want to hit you with this. how would you make sure the salary cap is good? What strategic plan would you implement to make sure you come into the salary cap?
Your question too deep. Let him just keep it.
Oh, it ain't deep. I got this.
No, I'm not saying you can't answer it. I just want to keep the answer
Go ahead.
short.
I'm gonna put a couple extra on
Just
top
said
of
that.
that you already getting.
They'll
You're not
listen
gonna
to me.
pass it. You're not gonna pass by that offer. If you do, you're a dumb motherfucker, or you're a loyal motherfucker to that team that you already in. See, period, point blank. This is the saying. I'm gonna end it with this: money talk, bullshit walk, motherfucker. And if you're a nigga that love money before you love bullshit, you gonna take that fucking deal, nigga.
right.
Period. If I tell Shawnee right now, hey, I'm gonna throw you a motherfucking bomb, nigga. You gonna take it or you gonna leave it, and knowing that you got the clientele to get the money to get that more than what I gave you.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do
You gonna
is
take that back,
So
right?
that's what you'll do.
That's my whole thing. I'm
Taking
gonna
it
up the
back.
price so you can feel nice
So,
when you come to my
as
spot.
the owner,
Yeah.
I understand that I have a hard salary cap. It's not like basketball where you have a soft salary cap and you can pay a luxury tax. It's a hard cap. So how you get around that is you got all these boosters and endorsers that come in your stadium, right? You got all these people that's selling merchandise in your stadium. That's your stadium. I can't give Josh Allen. Josh Allen is worth $500 million, but I can't give him that in the salary cap and put a good players around him.
But the next
So
person will.
I'm paying. I'm giving him $200 million. You my booster. I'm cutting you a deal. You supplement that other $300 million. Just don't let the NFL find out about the shit, because they do the shit all the time.
Hold on, I'm sorry to
just
say-
telling you. If we
somebody
gonna
was
be
in-
honest with the shit,
Yo,
that's how that shit doing.
If he was the owner, we ain't never making it because
Never
look, they gonna find out, they gonna investigate, and they gonna take our trophy.
Listen.
Shit.
If
That's
somebody
how- I
come
bet you that's
right
what they
now,
doing.
I hear you.
I bet you that's what they doing.
If wait, no.
You
They're
can't
not
pay
doing
an
that.
elite
They're
receiver.
not doing that because we
You
would hear about it all over the
70
internet.
million. Oh, they doing it.
They're
Yes.
not doing it.
What's the number one rule?
What goes on
In
in
the
the
United
dark
States of
always
America.
coming to the light is
What's the number one rule,
What
Herb? Don't get caught. All the motherfuckers crooked. Every politician we
goes
ever
on in the
had.
dark?
Don't get caught.
happens? What goes on in the dark? Well,
You gotta grease them palms.
okay. So what I'm trying to tell you,
I'm just being honest with you.
I
folks.
respect
I know what the fuck going on.
I respect
Because you
that.
can't pay.
I respect both
You
y'all.
can't
I
pay
respect
Josh
that shit.
$70 million a year, a
can't
receiver
respect
$70
that
million a
shit
year,
because-
in a damn
hold on.
IQ
I can't
line
respect
and
that
all that.
because-
You can't do it.
shut the fuck up with your
No, you shut the hell up.
You
You
not
done had
making
it
no
for a
fucking
minute.
sense.
I make all the damn
All right,
sense
can
now.
I get my
Tennessee
answer?
Titans, you're irrelevant, just like
Mr.
the damn
Miami
team.
with a
Can I get my answer
fucking
now?
Sabres hat on. Shut up, bitch.
Go Tampa Bay. Go
Can I-
Tampa Bay.
can
We
I-
don't lose Super Bowls, but y'all do.
Can I get my?
I
Only one you ever
I
been
wear
to.
Sabres.
Hey, I'm rocking Sabres
Yo.
and any damn thing that costs $5. I'm frugal with my pay.
So I'm gonna give my answer, and I'm gonna make it quick.
These boots was 32, not 300.
What's your answer? Give me some candy. I
So
know you
my
got some
answer
more.
is this:
I'm looking for something.
if I was the owner of the Bills right now, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would do.
So,
I would go get McDermott back. I would fire Beanie. Obviously, I would find somebody good enough to replace him.
You would've never
but hear me out. Just
got
hear me
rid
out.
of McDermott. You would have got rid of me.
I'm talking about if I became the owner right
Oh,
now.
right now.
Like that was the question. If you was the owner right now. So what happened? That had already happened. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find me a number one wide receiver, not in the draft though. We not doing that. We gonna find him in a free agency. I need me a veteran receiver
That's
that
cool.
that know how to I need me a veteran receiver that know how to get separation, right? So I'm gonna find me a number one receiver in the free agency where I can spend less on, you know what I'm saying, but he's still good enough. And what I would do this offseason, I will focus on my defensive secondary. And I will spend most of my energy and time focusing on my defense. The reason why is because I do have an elite quarterback who gonna get the offense in check. I do. Oh, and I would get me a new offensive coordinator. But I would spend time focusing on the defense because if I can get my defense to even stop half as many touchdowns next season. So if I don't know the actual stats, but if we put up 30 plus points per game, if I could find a defense to only allow 20 points, that's still a win to me because I got a quarterback and an offense who's going to do good. Why would I get a number one receiver? You hear everybody talking about we don't want no prima donna. We don't want never mind that. I need my man for the decoy. And if not a decoy, he's going to be a possession receiver. So when Josh Allen do have to scramble, he know how to get separation when the play breaks up. We need a receiver like that. That's what I would do if I was the owner. And that's why I would get the Bills before both of y'all niggas, because y'all niggas' theories is wild. Bills gonna go to jail with you, and with you we gonna be bankrupt. you gotta make it fair. All right, so real quick, let's get off the Bills real quick, because I don't want this to just be a Bills podcast. There's so many other teams out there, but the team in the playoffs. So let me ask y'all this question.
Bills going to jail.
Huh?
I mean, they going to jail with me.
So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna ask both of y'all. Does a deep playoff run automatically put Drake May ahead of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson in the postseason?
Wait, what?
Credibility?
Say that again, 'cause she was talking.
I said, does a deep playoff run, meaning the Patriots made it to the championship, if not almost the Super Bowl, does a deep playoff run automatically put Drake May ahead of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson in the postseason credibility? Meaning, not talking regular season, but does that make Drake May a better quarterback in the playoffs because of how deep he made it? Does that put him ahead of Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson in the postseason? What do you got?
Not after
I'm gonna
1
answer
year.
that in a second. Hold on,
Not
my
after 1 year.
Oh shit!
This man.
Damn, nah, I hear a dog barking at my wife. My bad, bro. I'll be right back.
What'd you say?
I was saying.
It's a lot going
I
on.
said no. And the reason is, it's 1 year, and you had a lot of things that happened. If he can prove it with consistency, then I can see that. But after you only been in the league 2 years and you did this 1 year, so now you're gonna say, oh, after that 1 year, so next year they can come back and shit the bed, go three and do the same thing.
Joe Burrow doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get my answer out quick because it's real coming. Oh no, go ahead, finish. I want to finish.
Now Lamar Jackson, not even so with him as well. Now if he does it in two years, if he does the same thing with even out a Super Bowl ring, I can understand some people saying, yeah, he above Lamar, because Lamar ain't got that far. But not Josh Allen. Josh Allen has been a consistent model of elite play. You know
I agree.
What I'm saying? A
I agree.
consistent model of elite
And
play.
I say this: even if Drake
How
May,
much do say you got over, bitch?
even if Drake
Same
May
amount as
make
you?
it to the Super Bowl and he win the
got
Super
an
Bowl,
Xbox.
let's just say he makes
Same
it
as you.
and Drake May win the
bar.
Super Bowl,
Let's go get the
I
big bottle.
still don't put him over Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, and has nothing to do with me being a Bills fan. I still don't do that because it is a such thing as a lucky run, and I know that sound like hating, especially to the
What was the question again?
Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute.
When Tom
To the-
Brady
I gotta answer this question
Tom Brady
first.
won his
Hold
first
on.
one, they didn't take
Hold
that.
on.
They took the
Hold
same
on.
stance as you.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about y'all.
That's what he's
I'm
saying.
talking about the people watching. I know some of the Patriots fans out there watching gonna say I'm hating, but I'm not. It's a such thing as a lucky run. Because let's be real, they started off horrible and then they hit a hot streak and he found his rhythm. I'm not saying Drake May is not a good quarterback. I'm saying what you're saying. He got to prove himself a little more. Like, for example, I use dice. When you go to the dice table, you might have a shooter that can shoot, but he's having a horrible game, right? AKA a horrible season. And then you get that one drunk person that come in who don't know how to play dice at all and shoot for an hour.
Me?
And what do we say? Beginner's luck. I'm not fronting on them, but even if Drake May went to the Super Bowl and won it, you still got to do a little more for me to say, athletic-wise, you're a better quarterback than the other two mentioned. Now, last thing I'll say, and I'll leave it at this. I'm so glad that this question only mentioned Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, and they didn't mention Pat Mahomes. Because if you ask me,
I had to get.
and this is coming from a Bills fan, I don't like the Chiefs. We know that. But I respect Pat, and I will say this, coming from a Bills fan,
second Brady.
the nigga Pat is in a different league of his own, so you can't even compare the quarterbacks mentioned to Pat.
When he walk around with that iron like this, you know he about to throw a
So
touchdown.
this is the question. This is the question so you can answer. Does a deep run in the playoffs for Drake May and the Patriots make him ahead of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson when it comes to postseason credibility? So when it comes to the playoffs, does that make him a better quarterback because he made it deep early on in his career?
5 more years down the line, if he in the same position, yes, he's a better quarterback than Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. But right now, no, because you have #1 receivers that these players don't have. So with that being said, if May switch spots with fucking Josh Allen right now, guess who's going to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Because not only is Josh Allen a dominant fucking quarterback, but he has a dominant fucking Diggs. He got a dominant fucking, what's that dude name that was catching all that shit on y'all last week? Start with an S, the one receiver. Whatever the case might be. He has weapons.
Yeah.
Bills had Shakir. Bills had Cooks at some points of the time. Bills had, Knox 1 or 2 times, even though Knox is a #1 tight end on your team.
Yeah.
But he didn't target him, and that man was open plenty of times, but pressure bust pipes. So, I can't sit there, and then Lamar's situation, reason why I can't say you can be better than Lamar, because Lamar got injured. And when he came back, won 5 in a row. If he wasn't injured, he would have won a lot. So, right now, I'm going to say beginner's luck. Because it's your second season.
Yeah.
Ever
I agree.
in your life. So, your first season,
And
you
it's
looked
not
like Trevor Lawrence in his first season. You looked like Josh Allen in his first season. You looked like Cam Ward in his first season.
Yeah, and it's not to take credit away from
But
Drake May.
I'm not knocking Mick.
It's just saying you got to prove yourself.
All I'm saying is this.
You know your answer to the
All I'm
next
saying
question.
is this. Hold on. All I'm saying is this. I'm going to end it with this. All I'm saying is this. I'm going to end it with this. He has a great fucking coach.
Oh yeah, Mike Verbal, dope.
You see what he did with the Titans? He has a... And guess what? Before the Titans, guess where he was at? In New England.
Yeah.
So he has a great coach that he had a chemistry with. At the end of the day, they have a great team right now. Cool. McCombs had a great team. How many years in a row? He won 3 back-to-back, didn't he?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no, 2 back-to-back. And then a year off and won another one. Great team. They invested into great players, and Reed is a fucking monster fucking coach too. So
we can all agree that
I don't believe he's nowhere near.
Yeah, we all agree that he still gotta prove himself.
He has.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm gonna change my answer if the nigga win the Super Bowl.
Okay,
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's his second year, and you got a Super Bowl. Allen been in this year for what? 9 years. Lamar been in this joint for how many years? 10. And don't have a Super Bowl?
I disagree with that though. But
Nah, because they both had a great dominant fucking team. You can't disagree with that, mother. Matter of fact, you can't disagree with it, or you can't even fucking have an opinion because you from fucking Florida. But we're gonna get back to what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if he get a fucking ring, if he get a ring, that's because guess what? He took the season domination to the playoff domination to the championship domination and won him a Super Bowl. So it's a different story when it comes to statistics.
Okay.
And production wise.
I don't agree with that.
Josh Allen
I won't dispute it because I get to the other questions.
Josh Allen. Listen, but what I'm saying is Josh Allen choked. Lamar choked. Lamar choked when they had a fucking 38 fucking lead against the Bills and they came back and won. So, and that was in the season. Lamar choked against Cincinnati just like Tennessee choked. Callahan choked against Cincinnati, and we was the #1 fucking seed to go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if that man do win a Super Bowl, we can't knock that man for his game. He kept his game solid, straight, and strong. But right now, you not better than them boys.
Nah, I hear you.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the point of this podcast. We all got our own
Second-ass
viewpoints.
bitch, why you
and
over there with your
we all got our
dirty-ass
viewpoints.
fucking face?
And
YouTube.
hold on, Brooks. Huh? What you say?
YouTube.
Oh yeah. Certain words. We can figure it out. But anyways, you good, bro.
Them
Don't
niggas
worry.
got people hitting, be hitting and all types of.
No,
But it
you
gets
good, bro. You
snipped.
good.
We
You
ain't worried
good.
about it.
You good.
You ain't slipping nothing, you fat
So
bastard.
check it out. All right, so we just gonna go to the next question.
We the way, new money, make it change. Mob deep, tsunami waves, setting trends all kind of ways. We the way, yeah. You now in tune to the lifestyle. Yeah, if we want it, we see it, we buy it, no problem. Yeah, we get it right now.